Did Vanessa tell you that I cut her off? You sent her texts. What text? What text, JJ? You don't know what you're talking about. You never know what you're talking about. I would have taken you back if you wanted to leave Devante. I would still take you back, Isabel. This conversation never happened. How has it not become obvious to you? Obvious about what? That my uncle and my cousin have been sabotaging you this whole time. I know for sure that my mom and Finnegan are hiding something. Why are you so sure? What's this question you've got for me, Quinlan? And is it off the record? This is definitely an off-the-record question. It's about your wife. Oh, her again. Yes. Do you know how close she and Commissioner Finnegan Burke are? You've got the runway show this week, and Ben is still working slow? Ben isn't working slow, so he's only been in contact with you? How come I've been left in the dark? Let me tell you what Ben found out, and you won't be left in the dark anymore, Udell. Okay, Wanda. I'm all ears. He believes that Essador and Alan have been behind the AI attacks this whole time. What? Why does he think those two have anything to do with it? Most of all, why am I now just hearing about this? Devante? Is that you? Do I look like Devante to you? Who are you? What are you doing in my house? Vanessa, I need to ask you something and I need a clear answer from you. You? Acting serious for once? I guess I better pay close attention. What's going on, JJ? You got a text from Ulissa, and that's what ended your friendship, right? Yeah, JJ, that's what happened. Why do you need a clear answer for something you already know? You don't know. You don't know anything, JJ. Why do you want to know about how close Heidi and Finnegan are? I remember seeing them speak with one another at the picnic at your family's estate. You saw them too? I don't remember seeing you around when they spoke to one another. I don't know how you missed me, Gianni. Neither do I. But seriously, Quinlan, the picnic was a month ago. What really sparked you to ask about my wife and the police commissioner? You seemed a bit too busy with the law firm and the documentary. The interview for the documentary is over, and I don't want to discuss it again. Now, why is Ben so sure that Essador and Alan are behind this? Is it a surprise? I already told you how they were after my company. That was after the AI attacks. Come on, Wanda. We were supposed to be a team. Yet, you still took part in the documentary when I warned you not to. Either way, I was supposed to help you find out who's been behind these AI attacks. How come you're having meetings with Ben without me? Answer me. Who are you? You don't recognize me? No. What business do you have being in my house? Will you listen to yourself, Isabel? I have every right to be here. No, you don't. I'm not going back and forth with you. I've got every right to be here, and you know it. Ulissa came up to me at school today. Why are you now telling me this, JJ? Because I had to get my head straight. Your head straight about what? What Ulissa told me. What did she say to you? When I told her about the text she sent, it was like she didn't know what I was talking about. Because you don't know what you're talking about, JJ. You never know what you're talking about. I've been going over the edits of the documentary and rewatched both Heidi and Finnegan's interviews. That's when I remember their interaction at the picnic. They never seemed like close friends, if that's what you're asking. As a matter of fact, they've always been in each other's circles since they worked to put criminals in prison. That makes me wonder about something else. Wonder about what? Would Heidi tell you if she and Finnegan would work together to solve Elvira's case? Heidi never worked hard to help Elvira in life, so I don't see her helping out Elvira in death. What's that supposed to mean? It doesn't matter anymore. Ben has already been on top of things. I don't even think your services are needed anymore, Udell. I'm still your husband. And, and, if the Russos are after you, then I can't just sit by and do nothing. There's nothing else for you to do, Udell. Ben will gather the evidence I need to put a stop to them for good. You still haven't told me why Essador and Alan would go after Confidence Designs in the first place. Since Essador and Alan tried to go after my shares, Ben felt like it was no coincidence that they were behind the AI attacks to begin with. He believes that your part in the documentary made the Russos rush with their plan. So you're still blaming me for this situation? What do you mean? Don't ask me questions of something you already know the answers to. What answers? What answers? Answer me. Answer me! Isabel, huh? That must have been one intense dream you were having. I know for sure that I didn't misread those texts, and Ulissa hasn't unblocked my number. She genuinely seemed confused. Maybe you misunderstood what she was telling you. You misunderstood. You misunderstand everything. You're the confused one. I know what I heard. JJ? What's the matter with you? What could you two possibly be fighting about? Forget about it. Forget about this whole thing. It's depressing, and I want to enjoy my time with you, Quinlan. I want to enjoy my time with you too, Gianni. But I also don't want to miss important details with this documentary. Maybe if you relax, then you can get all the information you need. I'm too busy to blame you, Udell. All I know is that if Essador and Alan were behind these AI attacks the whole time, then I need them to be stopped before the end of the week. Just in time for the runway. Glad you remembered. Give me some credit, Wanda. I honestly care more than you think. Don't stress. We haven't seen any AI attacks recently. I'm sure that the runway will be a success. It was one of those dreams that don't make sense. I don't blame you. It also doesn't make sense that you took a nap on the couch when you usually nap in the room. Maybe it's just part of old age. The fact that our oldest daughter is in a serious relationship is making me feel old. We don't know if it will be a serious relationship. This Zeke guy hasn't come over for dinner yet. Try not to go hard on him, Devante. Maybe if your parents went hard on Essador, then you would have been spared of a whole lot of pain. JJ just snapped at me out of nowhere. I'm not the problem. You are. You're confusing me. Confusing you about what? You're confusing yourself. They don't care what you think. They won't listen to you. You wouldn't believe me anyway. JJ! Mom, I have no idea what his problem is.